Well, the phone texting cuts in. Sorry, but I don't know how to stop that, or I would. But in the names of following the Abel, had to start with the B, Bama, and Cain. And Cain, was it killed his brother Abel because of a jealousy sent because of God that loved all? That was a test. That was a mighty, mighty test for the very first to be encouraged in death throes. That's what it brought on. Oh, the missing bee, Bama. That's what I feel that you represent. And that is very discouraging. It's not heaven sent. And even though we are brothers in all of the first siblings, this Abel is more than able to defend, and whatever it takes. This land is God's land. Christ opened. By being Christ, if you fake that it never were, but that mistake of yours is because it's the thought that matters. There was a time when there was action done, but the thought that remained is what matters. Can you understand? That's very important. Such an easy question. Dancing on. This is America's bandstand. Not any B word. Including bitch, biatch, and what the hell ever. Beast. I'm feeling at times drawing nearer and nearer for something is going to happen. And it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And beware if it said heaven sent, because there are things up in space flying around that could put on a show like it was from heaven sent to get everyone scared and all huddled, into the frying pan that's already been warming. It'll be so nice and feeling toasty, you just love it, comfortable, but there'll come a time when that heat is turned up so high you won't know which way is out. That's what lies underneath with all the lies that comes out the truth with. The missing B word. Oh, Obama. Word out, nothing more need be said. It'll be done on earth as it is in his heaven. Peace out. I'm still not into playing shape, so I don't know. Still haven't hit a ball yet, but I would like to go out and start practicing again. But and just the effort and the strain and some, it just, I don't know if it's really worth that kind of an effort that I put into it when I started. They got me shooting down in the 80s in 5 years. Well, just a little, actually under 5 years' time. That's not, you know, you hit down the 80s and you're back up in the 90s, and then you hit down the 80s again, you know, and you're back in the 90s. You never go over 98. It's all the way down to the low 90s. Then you play in the 80s several more times. Arizona Tradition, 78. And there was no cameras watching, so I called it on myself. That took an extra, I gave myself a mulligan on one hole. So it'd be a 79. But still, I broke 80. The 78 sounds much better. But I think I'm on a mulligan being a new beginner. What the heck, huh? Well, I put a lot into it, and what I understand about it now is a lot about the moves and getting to position with what you've got and where you need to be. Man, that's the most important. And then you can just work on that and build out to however you want it to be, the strength you want it to be. Geez, be a pro, be a professional, you know. You know, if youth would be, you know, would have it to stay within me, I would definitely go for that, even myself. But, you know, geez, 65 draws near, so what can I say? Oh, geez, I could say a lot. You know, peace out. That's the I. And I wonder if it really has a chipset in. And this has all been for you. Chipset in. God damn. Too bad we can't all be on the same channel, you know. Well, video, Facebook, same channel. Talking live. It's like the porn. And it could be used, you know, to adorn. People can talk together, see each other in a group. You know, it's yeah, that type of stuff should go, because that's not good for souls and bodies and minds. The porn that was brought into the world, but who knows? He had to come in a disguise, and the porn has to go. We dropped out these magazines and all. That's part of God's plan, and that's no problem. There's no real point to that at all. Just to increase sensuality and awareness and parts and things, and that gets you simple, single-minded, and we need to look better as things, as a whole. I guess nobody's getting this stuff, either by listening or reading, understanding that there's no, you know, comments. So I guess maybe if I was dancing nude, Shihatsu mood, dancing nude for you, and words of wisdom. You see, the Maharishi, he passed away several years ago, and nobody's got to that place yet. So I was just thinking the other day, if I could, possibilities. But this is where I am. Peace out.